What is good? What is up? It's Jordan or Texans Thoughts, and we are back with another live stream. Oh my goodness, we can't stay out the news, and so I can't stay off the live streams apparently. But today, we got a lot to talk about. We really do. And news dropped earlier today, this morning. It dropped another joke Easterby article kind of flaming him, putting everything out there of all the atrocities that he has continued to hurt the Houston Texans with. So we'll talk about that. We'll talk about Deshaun Watson. We'll talk about Cal McNair needing to sell the team. And we'll talk about, I have a 5-step plan. I have a 5-step plan that hopefully can help get to save Deshaun Watson and keep him on our Houston Texans. I really hope we can do that because, I mean, come on. He's Deshaun Watson, man. We need him. But let's start it off with this joke Easterby article. And if you haven't checked it out already, Sports Illustrated, they put up another one, man. Put up another one this morning. And I'll share my screen, take you all through a little bit of the a breakdown of the article and why this guy needs to go, why we need to fire Joe Easterby, because it's therapist thoughts in the building, y'all. It's therapist thoughts, and the first step to therapy, is recognizing the problem. So, if you haven't read the article, just Google Jack Easterby, Google Sports Illustrated, and it'll come up. Posted 8 hours ago. How Jack Easterby held on and why Deshaun Watson might slip away from the Texans. There's a whole lot. We're not going to go through every damn word of it, but basically what it looks to confirm is that Deshaun Watson is pissed off. Deshaun Watson is pissed off. And so are a lot of players. And what it also confirmed is this GM search was a complete sham, and that Joe Easterby, he took it over, really. He took over the GM search, and where is it? Flight out of town Monday morning with the owner, and they went to go pick up Nick Caserio on their own. So the search was supposed to be, with the search committee, Cal, Jamie Roots, the team president, and Joke said, "Fuck them. I'm gonna take Cal and a jet, and I'm gonna go get my guy, Nick Caserio." So, but we kind of already had an idea of that. We kind of already knew that was an issue. Shout out to everyone in the chat. What is good? What is up? How y'all doing? Hopefully not too bad. But oh my God, there's a lot to this article. They talk about, one of the things that really stood out to me is basically Joke lying to the players, manipulating them. He had these player meetings and he broke down in tears, trying to play the victim here, trying to say he's getting death threats, and death threats are obviously cannot be justified whatsoever, no matter how bad the person is, like not in this situation at least, but he's trying to use that as leverage. And where is it? It's probably later in the article. But he used that as leverage, and he also tried to say to the players that he knew which players ratted on him, and he was going to sue Sports Illustrated. And he's basically manipulating and kind of blackmailing the players in that way, where, he's just creating this unsafe environment with no trust and no communication that you can, trust the guys who are working above you. And so there's a lot to this article. I guess that y'all can check out the rest of it. I don't want to spend too much time on it. You might have already checked it out. And thank you, Grayson Holmberg, for the $5. Appreciate you. He wants to drink, man. That's how he feels. Abso-freaking-lutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. I hear you, brother. This is the time we lost Hopkins, Watson, and Watt. This time next... I don't want to even think about that, man. Sell the team to me. Absolutely. What else do I want to talk about today? With that article, I'm surprised. Like, how the hell is Joke still here? And I think we kind of have to come to the terms. I don't want to come to the terms of it that Joke ain't going nowhere. He's not going nowhere. I mean, you shouldn't even have one Sports Illustrated article kind of flaming you, let alone two, and somehow still keep your job. But the McNairs, Cal, Hannah, Janice, they are brainwashed by Jack East being brainwashed by faith over team success. And so they can't see it, man. I don't get it. They do need to sell the team. And that is my next point is, Cal, read the news from the Bleacher Report news that dropped from Adam Schefter. Basically, he's saying that, unless Cal fires himself, which would be selling the team, stepping down, right? Unless that happens, Deshaun Watson wants nothing to do with the Texans now or in the near future. And that is a bomb. That is a big bomb. Jesus Christ. What's up, Matt? How you doing? Nothing but pain though, brother. Hey, we'll get to the pauses. We'll get to the pauses first, but we gotta acknowledge the problem first. That's step one in therapist thoughts. Resume, not resume. Schedule, plan? I don't know. So Cal, sell the team. You guys get it trending on Twitter. John V says, I don't think Cal's reading any news. It all goes over his head. It is, but I don't know if y'all want to protest our NRG. I mean, I can't get there, but if y'all want to, do it peacefully. No violence. Do not burn the stadium. Do not burn the stadium. But agenda. There you go. That is the one. That is the one. There is no. I'll get to it. Don't worry. I got a 5-step plan. We'll get to the positives. We'll try and turn this weekend around. I was trying to be positive, man. I was just trying to watch some good football. But what would y'all do if Deshaun Watson does get traded? And I'm gonna say that we can't trade him. We absolutely cannot possibly trade him. But if he does, are y'all gonna follow him? Are y'all going to continue to rock with the Texans? Because for me personally, I kind of have to do a bit of both. I want to follow Deshaun. He deserves better. He deserves to play for a functional franchise. And so he goes to the Dolphins, the Bears, whatever, the Niners. I don't know. I'll become Deshaun thoughts. I'll follow him and his success there for sure. But I'm also going to still try and do my best and give the Texans a chance. It's going to be a little chance, I'm not going to go through their pain for the next 5 years, but I'll give them a little bit to see if they can turn it around, and I'll try my very best. But what do y'all want to do? Texans will be my second team. Yeah, that's kind of how I see it. I'll follow them still. Pat follows me. Me and Pat will go wherever we decide to go, but thank you, Pat. Majority wants to go with, okay, none of this, Ziad, none of that. Follow Deshaun. Everyone wants to go to Deshaun. I don't see nobody saying they're going to stay. And so, Cal, I know you're not going to watch this, but if there was ever a live stream for you to tune in, look at these comments. Look at what you are causing the fan base to go through, the pain and the willingness to just, boom, gone. We will follow Deshaun. We don't care about Cal McNair. We don't care about the Houston Texans as much as we care about Deshaun Watson. All right? He is the team. He is the franchise right now. So we will follow him if you do trade him. Okay, we got one person with the stay. But apart from him, I'll leave him. They make him leave. Absolutely. Dan, the man says, I was here when Brock was quarterback. I'm never changing teams. Respect to you. I'm still going to try and ride it. I'm going to try and do my best, but I'm going to have a short fuse. I cannot lie. All right. I want to get into this tweet that's the great Sean Pendergast put out, and I thought he worded it really well. He said, Texans, ... Best case scenario, we part ways with Easterby as soon as possible, find a head coach Deshaun likes, and they're contenders in 2022. That's best case scenario. I would have to agree with him. Worst case scenario, nothing changes. Watson sits out. They go 0-16 in 2021. And that's kind of, I think I've seen a lot of people's point. Thank you, Joey Texans, for the $5. Where's Manhattan? I need a positive bomb. We need to page Manhattan. We need to send the bat signal out, the Manhattan signal. I'll probably Photoshop something like that next time. But I agree with you. Thank you, the $5, Joey. Appreciate you. Where was I going with this? I always get sidetracked. My whole point was basically, this isn't the NBA. As pissed off as Deshaun is, he can't just really force a trade that easily, especially since he just signed his contract. Can it be done? Sure, absolutely, but it's not just like the NBA. It's not that easy. And so the thing that he can do really is sit out. He cannot play. Sure, go ahead. And like Pendergast says, like if he sits out this next season, 0-16, it's gonna be horrible. But then you go to next season, like, is he gonna sit out again? Like, he can stand to lose one season's salary, but is he going to keep doing this over and over again? If Cal doesn't want to budge, and Cal should not budge, Cal should absolutely not budge and trade Deshaun Watson. That would be horrible and the biggest mistake ever. But I mean, I feel like Deshaun has the power in the situation. He's under contract. He can do some things for sure. He has some power, but at the end of the day, the worst thing he can do is sit out. But, I care, man. I don't want them to trade Watson. Set out for 3 seasons. You think that's going to happen? Get ready for Leslie Frazier. I can't do Leslie Frazier, y'all. Leslie Frazier is the $200 stimulus, and man, Brandon Staley is a $6,000 stimulus, my guy. Manuel, Thank you for becoming a new member. You guys can also become a new member. Join the Texans Thoughts team. The link is in the description. Is a monthly membership. You know, you get exclusive videos. You get all my NFL draft film breakdowns. You get exclusive access to the Discord. You get what else? You get blooper videos. If I see your comment, I'm gonna read y'all first, like Gonzo, like my guy. You also get to call into the shows eventually in the future, and you get first dibs on merch when it does drop. But Gonzo says the years before Deshaun, we were always a quarterback away from the Super Bowl. We get one, and this team blown it bad. I hear you, bro. I hear you. Deshaun was the one piece we needed, and now he's the only piece we got. And now he's basically the only piece we got, and we cannot lose that. We cannot lose that. And so here's kind of my theme of the day. I know we're down. I know we're down bad. I know we're in pain. But I'm trying to turn this into a positive, man. I'm not trying to be down forever. And there are ways that we can remedy this relationship, fix the situation that's going on with Deshaun Watson. I don't think shit has hit the fan so bad that he actually does want to trade as of right now. As of this second, he does not want to trade, or else we would have heard it by now, right? We would have heard it by now. Shit would have been hitting the fan. And those words that Adam Schefter and Chris Mortensen said, they're from their sources. They have their sources. I mean, it depends who they're really talking to, but so what can we do? What can we do to save this situation and save Deshaun Watson? I got a 5-step plan. And number one is Cal McNair needs to apologize to Deshaun in person. In person. And if you read John McClain's article yesterday talking about that they are going to keep Joke Easterby, you will know that Cal, he texted Deshaun Watson. And Deshaun hasn't answered. Of course Deshaun hasn't answered when you disrespect him by just sending him a simple text. Just saying like that's just horrible business. Horrible business when you wrong your quarterback, when you lie to him, when you fuck up the situation that badly. All you're going to do is send a text. He's back here in Houston. Call him. Call his agent. Set up a meeting in person. That needs to be the first step by Cal McNair. That needs to absolutely 100,000% happen. Hear out Deshaun Watson. Formulate a plan. Hear out what he wants. Because from this point on forward, it's basically whatever Deshaun Watson wants goes. That's what it's going to take to keep him. And I kind of trust in his decision-making process. I kind of have to. I trust it more than Cal McNair, that's for sure. So yeah, no spam in the chat. This is your one warning. No spamming in the chat. I won't read your message if you spam. It makes the experience worse for everyone else, and I will have to put you in a 5-minute timeout. I will. So it's your one warning. I have to believe, man. I have to believe. Apologize in person. That is number one. Number two, like I said, follow through with what Deshaun Watson wants. And so number two, hire the head coach that Deshaun wants. Whether it's Eric Bieniemy, whether it's Brandon Staley, whether it's Joe Brady, Brian Daboll, whoever Deshaun Watson wants, at this point, we've gotten to the point where it's so bad that you have to damn listen to him. In the beginning, all he wanted was to be heard. In the beginning, he just wanted to have a voice in the situation. He just wanted them to request an interview for Eric Bieniemy, right? That was his guy. He wasn't trying to take over the search. Never. He wasn't trying to force their hand. But at this point, you kind of have to listen to what he wants to get him to stay. Because this franchise will never recover. It will take years to recover from trading Deshaun Watson. So that is number two. And everything that it points to, do we have another donation? We got another donation. Brooks Guzman, thank you for the $5. What's your take on the prejudiced culture the McNairs have allowed to foster? Been sketch about them since the prisoners comment? Absolutely. I hear you. I mean, the apple don't fall far from the tree. Unfortunately. They've done a lot of things that constitute that statement to be true, man. A prejudiced culture. Absolutely. You talk about them interviewing minority head coaches simply for the Rooney Rule, that guys that, they don't really actually have that much consideration for the head coach role. Stuff like that. Marvin Lewis, Jim Caldwell, David Culley, Leslie Frazier, guys like that. There's a lot of other examples And especially it continues to go with Jack Easterby. In the first Sports Illustrated article, they wrote about how he has these talks with players and he tries to relate to them by saying these. I don't even know how to word it properly, but if you know what I'm talking about, if you read the first Sports Illustrated article, how he tries to talk to the players and relate to them, and it just comes off as racist and just bad. So I hear you, brother. I hear you. But talking about the head coach, who does Deshaun Watson want? Who does Deshaun Watson want? I think early it was definitely Eric Bieniemy. Is it still that guy? Hey, I think that's where a lot of people are placing their bets, placing their money on he is going to be the next Houston Texans head coach. And I won't be mad at that whatsoever. Check out the Eric Bieniemy video on my YouTube channel if you want to see my full thoughts on him. He would be great for us. He'd be heading to Houston. He'd better be the next head coach of Texans. If DW4 is not a quarterback, we go in 4-14. If DW4 is not our quarterback, we are going. I don't know if we'll win one game. Currently, how the roster is constructed, I don't know that we'll win one game. We were the third worst team in the entire NFL. Only 4 wins with him. Only 4 wins with him. And you look at our capital and our situation right now, it's manageable, but it's not instant kind of, ways to improve the team. My laptop about to die, and I don't know where my charger is. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right, let's get to step 3, though. Let's get to step 3. And again, we're following with what does Deshaun Watson wants? And based off the other clues that we've seen throughout this kind of offseason, he loves Tim Kelly and he loves Will Fuller. So those are 2 guys that are must stays in the organization. Absolutely. He called Cal McNair and he put in a good word for Tim Kelly. He wants him to stay. Whether Tim Kelly continues to be the offense coordinator, maybe he takes a step back to passing game coordinator, tight ends coach again, maybe it's QB coach, whatever it is, he needs to stick with this organization. That is what's going to keep Deshaun Watson healthy. Happy. Tim Kelly showed that he knows how to build this offense around Deshaun Watson. He knows how to play to his strengths. So keep Tim Kelly, absolutely. Would not be mad at him as an OC, whether it's Bieniemy, whether it's Brady, whether it's Brandon Staley. I wouldn't be mad at that at this point. I think you can do a lot worse. Luis A. Mendez, $5. Thank you. These owners are jokes. Literally, they think they better than minorities. Like the channel, keep up the grind. Thank you. It's disgusting to me. It really is. They are a joke. Cal is a kid sitting at the adult table, and he doesn't know what the hell he is doing. And he's ruining the franchise one step at a time. $5 though. Thank you. Hit that like button, chat, support the brother. Thank you. We're rocking 300 plus people in here. Hit the like button, man. It's free. It don't cost nothing. Just a millisecond of your time, but it shows me that you're supporting me and it helps me grow. Absolutely. You give me hope for the future of the Texans. It's tough to be a Texans fan at the moment. Hey, I hear you. Bro. It is tough. This is the worst. I thought we had hit rock bottom when the season ended. I thought we did, but we keep going down somehow. But I'm therapist thoughts for a reason, guys. We're going to try and turn this around. We're going to try and keep it. All right, one more like and then y'all can stop. But we're trying to keep it positive, and within point number 3 of my 5-step plan, keep Will Fuller, man. You got to keep Will Fuller. Deshaun has said that he is going to put in a word and he wants Will Fuller to stay. And I think they will too. Fuller is in, he's in a tough situation where he doesn't have the most leverage right now. He hasn't played a full 16-game season in his entire career. He's coming off the PED thing, and I think that's going to help us a little bit. It's definitely going to help lower the cost of retaining him. Now, the question is, what route do we want to take? You can go the franchise tag route, 1-year deal. It's going to be around $18 million, if I remember correctly. And, that could work best for both because you give him a prove-it deal. He's going to try and stay healthy again. He's going to try and ball out again, but you're also rewarding him for that great season that he had. And you're keeping him with Deshaun Watson, which is an amazing connection that they have. Really amazing connection. And you get to allow him to prove himself. So I like the tag. You could also go with maybe a shorter term deal, but say like a 2-year deal, maybe 13, 14 million. per year. So it'd be like $28 million, something like that. Keep it short, keep it a good little discount, hometown discount for staying. Or maybe you don't care about everything. You just want to pay him 4 years. Maybe I can see him getting $15-16 million if that's the case. If you really just need to do all you can to keep Will Fuller, that's probably the highest I would absolutely go. But that is very risky. That is very risky. Deshaun is out. I'm out. I hear you, man. I hear you. I hear you, brother. I hear you. All right, step 4. And it's kind of a continuation, but improve the roster. There's a lot of other moves to this offseason. This is gonna feel like the longest offseason in Texans history. I mean, I can't believe we're only basically 2 weeks into this one. But whether it's cuts, whether it's trades, whether it's free agency, the draft, those 4 main kind of pillars of this offseason, we still got them to go. And that is a lot of ways to improve this roster. So what is the best way to kind of keep Deshaun Watson on this team is we got to have a successful team. We got to have a winning football team. And the roster that we sported last year, just not good enough. Just not good enough. So Watson needs to see drastic changes to the roster to improve their chances at winning some damn games. Because at the end of the day, Deshaun Watson is a competitor. Deshaun Watson is a competitor. He doesn't want to have to leave the Houston Texans if he doesn't believe that they can't win games and they can't win a Super Bowl one day, right? He wants to be here. He's moved his family here. He's gotten settled. He has his businesses here. He doesn't want to have to go if he doesn't have to, right? Or else he would have already requested a trade by now. So at the end of the day, winning cures all. Winning cures all. Do we win some damn football games? We turn the ship around. We become competitive in 2021 and we start contending in 2022. If we're on that trajectory, Watson will want to stay. Watson will want to stay. I can guarantee that, man. He is a competitor. He wants to win with this team. My God. That's my 5-step plan. My 5-step plan. What do y'all think about that? Watson ain't leaving. Pay more to get Nuke back with Watson. Who's happy with him? Can't get Nuke back at this point. We need to get rid of Mercy, Phillip Gaines at all costs. Merciless. Manhattan dropped the bomb. Pat Storm has said it earlier on the podcast as well, but Merciless is thinking about retirement. He's heavily leaning towards that direction. So Phillip Gaines absolutely got to go, man. You got to go. You got to go. John V says the Texans could really use a PR pro to handle this shitstorm, lol. Shouldn't have fired Amy Palchich. Shouldn't have fired her. But it is what it is. It is what it is. We have serious cap issues. I hear you, brother. I wrote an article on TexansUnfiltered.com. You guys definitely go check that out. I wrote an article this morning trying to, get away from the drama, trying to look at the rest of the offseason, trying to not talk about Joe Easterby, Cal McNair, and Deshaun Watson, but, it came up anyways. But in that article, I give 3 moves that Nick Casserole can make to better this team for the future and to clean up the cap space. And they can open up damn near $60 million in 2021 cap space through some cuts, through some trades, through some restructures. So I know the cap situation looks horrible right now. I know it. But there are ways to improve it. And if Nick Casserole is the casserole that all these NFL experts say that he is, if he is that beautiful, cheesy meatball tater tot casserole, then he can get the job done, man. There are ways to fix this team 100,000%. Jack Jordan says, woo! Lonnie got to step it up. All the young guys, man, we got to see development out of them. What happens with his contract at 59 retires? So if MIA Merck does retire and really does go fully MIA, then we eat his dead cap for this season, which I will Google for y'all right now. We eat his dead cap for this season, and then the rest of the future contract, I believe, is void. We don't owe him any more of that money. We don't take that dead cap on. Whitney Merciless signed a 4-year, $54 million, which, was one of Bill O'Brien's worst numbers ever. But dead cap in 2021. Oh my Lord. Fuck, I didn't think it was that bad. fuck, I did not think it was that bad. 15 million. 15 million. Without Watson, there ain't no more Texans, Missy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Missy. Won't be the same, man. Like, that's why they can't trade him. That's why they can't trade him, man. That is why they can't trade him. Whitney retires. It clears up majority of his cap hit. He gets his bonus, but would essentially clear up a large amount of money. It would for the future, absolutely. Trade Roby. Nah, I like Roby. I think he's on a very good team-friendly contract. You get him a good defensive coach that's going to keep him motivated 24/7 and turn around and get back to winning football. And he's going to be a very, very good cornerback for us. Got to keep Roby. Yes, sir. Y'all are with me. All right, y'all are with me. Merck is too slow to be a coverage linebacker. Tell him, Paul. Tell him, Paul. Willie Boy P. Watson ain't leaving. Oh God, I gotta get a charger, y'all. I'll be right back. I will be right back. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. I will be right back. I'm back, y'all. I'm back. I am back. I got my charger. Hope none of y'all left. If y'all left, I hate you now. But I guess you're not here to hear that. Alrighty. We're back. Laptop ain't gonna die no more. What I miss, y'all? What I miss? I missed $2. Thank you, Quincy. Thank you for the support, my guy. Ooh, man, y'all ever get winded after just running up and down the stairs, man? Man, I'm too young for this, brother. All right. Bye. I'm back. He'll be back. Yes, sir. About 107 likes, though. 107 likes, though. Hey, thank y'all. Just pause the screen. I'm back. Should we trade McKinney? McKinney's definitely one of the guys that we do need to trade. Maybe we can get a 6th round pick in return. What's their chances of keeping Garyon Conley? I think they're pretty high simply because, when you're a player like Conley, you look at it like this. Like, Texans are the team that wanted you, right? They're the team that took a chance on you, and they're the team that you've had the most success with in your entire season. And it's been reported that Conley he has mutual interest with the Texans. So he should hopefully take a prove-it deal with us, maybe 1 year prove-it deal to show that he still's got it. And those 8 games in 2019 were no fluke, but that he can resurrect his career with us here. So I put it pretty good. I don't know how it feels about Joe Easterby, though, and all this drama that's been happening. I don't know about that, but I'll put it pretty good, man. I would love J.C. Jackson's cornerback one, man. If Casserole can finesse that, ooh, absolutely. But I believe he's a restricted free agent from the Pats, so they're likely gonna first round tender him, which means that if you put in a contract sheet, they're gonna get a first round pick in return, which is crazy. So I don't believe realistically they're gonna sign J.C. Jackson. But I mean, the fit is perfect. I would love him. Tell me about Conley, Joey. Tell me. I don't know where Joey at, though. Jay says, keep killing it, Jordan. Thank you, my guy. Manuel says, I love the early streams. Already 10 p.m. in Germany. Can't watch all the late streams. I know, my guy. Thank you to everyone who shows up for the late streams when you can't and who shows up for the day streams when you can. Appreciate y'all. It's crazy to talk to y'all all around the damn world. Got people all around the damn world because we Texans fans, baby. Oh, my God. All right. we're going to talk about, last thing we're going to talk about before we get out of here, before we get to watch these dang good football games. We're going to talk about the head coach search. We're going to talk about the playoff games today. But I'm going to look through last couple comments, see if I see anything interesting, man. Ooh, this is interesting to me, Jay Dale, because you got a point. You got a good point. Cunningham is good, but not great. All those tackles are mostly because our front is so bad. So I see Cunningham is a good discussion point because, he led the league in tackles. He's a tackle machine. But I think he was rightfully snubbed from the Pro Bowl because you have to kind of evaluate what tackles are impactful and what tackles aren't. And Zach Cunningham's tackles came at a poor average depth, meaning that, the tackles were made when the running back's already gotten 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 yards. And so you add that onto all the tackles that he actually did miss. It's not good. But while there were a lot of issues that caused his quote unquote down year this year, there's a lot of ways that it can be fixed very easily. And I made a video on Zach Cunningham and all the ways that he can be fixed. Made a good film breakdown on that if y'all like the film. And it'll come out soon, man. I've had it ready for 3 weeks, but I've just waiting for this news to die down. And same thing with Lonnie Johnson. So be on the lookout for those. Be on the lookout for those Lonnie Johnson and Zach Cunningham videos, man. They'll be coming soon. Ivory Bonds, thank you for becoming a new member. Thank you for joining the Texans Thoughts team. To get all access to the exclusive stuff, if you remember, go to the community tab on my YouTube channel. Go to Texans Thoughts on YouTube, hit the community tab. You'll see all the links to the Discords, to the videos, all that good stuff. UK fan here. Welcome, my guy. Dan the man says Conley, Roby, Reed, and Lonnie's a lockdown D if they click. I think with the right DB coach, right DC, there's a lot of potential there. I like Conley and Roby. Reed and Lonnie's still young to grow and improve. I hear you, brother. I hear you. Are you rooting for Green Bay so the Texans can interview Staley early? Yes, I am. I'm hoping that, I hope Green Bay wins damn 3-0. I hope they win 3-0. I hope the Staley's defense shows out, but it's the Rams offense that, shits the bed, and that's the reason why the Rams go home. And we get to interview my guy, Brandon Staley. Full video and my thoughts on him on the channel. Last video I just posted. Check Twitter, tagged you in pics with Convo with Conley. All right, I got you, Joey. All right, I got you. Thank you for the $5. I will check Twitter. I will check Twitter for you because you sent me $5. We could have a lockdown D with a good defensive coordinator. Hey, Brandon Staley, man. Brandon Staley. I'm not seeing Joey's. Can you DM it to me, Joey? My mentions are a little crazy right now. Yeah, I'm not seeing it, Joey, but DM me, brother. I'm sorry. I can't take all day scrolling through. I'm sorry. But DM me and I'll look at it. Whew. Okay. Why does anybody want EB? Can you give us an update on your top 5 candidates for head coach? First of all, talking about Airbnb. So right now it's basically like a 1A, 1B with Staley, and whoever Deshaun Watson wants is who's going to take over my 1A basically and be the guy that I want. But I don't know if we're going to know that. But basically EB and Staley, 1A, 1B. Daboll, if we even request an interview, would be 3, I guess. Out of the guys that we have interviewed, I guess it would be Brady next, and then Leslie Frazier or David Culley. That's not fun. But yeah, Eric Bieniemy, man. Look, I still believe in an offensive mind being the best way to go. I'm just so high on Staley because he's a genius. But an offensive mind way to go, elevate Deshaun Watson. The best way to make this team competitive very quickly is to elevate our already pretty good offense and make it elite. I think that is the best way to make us more competitive very, very quickly because the defensive turnaround will take years. So with that, Eric Bieniemy being said, he has the experience leading a Super Bowl winning team, leading a Super Bowl winning offense. And no, he does not call plays. But he designs the play sheet. He designs everything that goes on with that offense with Andy Reid. And as a head coach, you don't want the head coach calling plays anyways. We've seen how poorly that goes. We need a leader to be a head coach. That is the main thing. And Eric Bieniemy is absolutely that. Leader of men. You hear all the players, all the coaches, people that aren't even on his team, and they all talk so highly of how he is a leader. So that is why I'm very high on Eric Bieniemy, man. EB brings Williams with him. Williams? Joey said done. All right, Joey, I'm checking my DMs. Joey sent me a photo. All right, Joey be DMing with Garyon Conley. So, Joey, I'm good. Am I good to talk about this on the stream, or do you want me to keep it to myself? Am I good to talk about this on the stream, or do you want me to keep it to myself, my guy? 121 likes. Thank you for the updates, my guy. I can't see it on my screen. I don't know why. I do not know why. So the interview with the Chargers, Dabo. Yeah, I think Dabo to the Chargers is pretty much locked up. Joey, I ain't seen what you are you letting me say it, Joey, or kind of leaning more towards Staley and EB right now? Yes, John V. I put John V on. Good news on the stream. Rewind it. And you'll see my five step plan to fix the Texans, man, to fix the situation. All right, let me read these DMs here by Joey. Joey, let me know if I can read it out on the stream or if you want me to keep it to myself. What you want, brother? Let me read this real quick. Ooh. Yes, I can. Okay. Yes, I can. Okay. Well, Joey's let me read it. And basically, Joey has the privilege of DMing with Garyon Conley. God damn. All right, Joey. He says, I guess, okay, I'm not going to read it word for word, but basically he's saying that he wants to stay. He does not want to leave. Garyon Conley, he's trying to save money. He's already bought his crib here. He doesn't want to have to go somewhere else. He wants to stay. He's just trying to get re-signed. That is coming straight from Garyon Conley's DMs, look like on Instagram. So that is great news. I love Garyon Conley. If you guys have been rocking with me for a little bit, I'm very, very high on him. I still think he's got it, man. I hope he can come back healthy from his injury, which is a tough injury to come back from. He's got some nerve damage there, which is always very tricky. But man, if he can get back to how he was playing, I'm very, very happy with that. He gives us a nice man cover cornerback. It doesn't matter what scheme you need. A great man cover cornerback is always going to be valuable, man. Always going to be valuable. Like up the videos, fellas. Like the video. Subscribe if you haven't. Follow me on Twitter, Texans_thoughts. Join the Texans Thoughts team. Link is in the description. I saw a good question out. Whoopity Scoop says top cut candidate this offseason. Ooh, some of y'all ain't gonna like this one. If Frank is in the chat. Shout out to Frank. Nah, Frank's got meetings today. He can't. Okay. But now I can say it because Frank ain't here. But my top cut candidate is David Johnson, man. It's David Johnson, man. Running backs, you just can't be paying running backs that much money. Can't be paying them that much money unless they're the Dalvin Cooks, unless they're the Christian McCaffrey, Saquon Barkley's, Alvin Kamara's, and that is not David Johnson, unfortunately. So he is my number one cut candidate. George says, what did I miss? I gave y'all my 5-step plan to save the Texans, y'all. It's right here. It's right there. Number one, Cal's got to apologize to Deshaun Watson in person. He's got to take responsibility for his mistakes in person. I don't want to just shoot no text, shoot no email, right? In person, man up, talk to him one-on-one, mano-a-mano, and get that shit done. Get it sorted out. Then, moving forward, they got to hire the head coach Deshaun Watson wants. You got to keep him happy. And the thing is that Deshaun Watson, it's not like he wants Romeo Crennel back. It's not like he's going to ask for Mike Devlin to be the head coach. It's been rumored that it's Eric Bieniemy is his guy. So it's not like it's a bad head coach to hire. Next, keep Tim Kelly and keep Will Fuller. Those are two guys that he's really, pounded the table for. So keep Deshaun Watson happy, and they're good guys in their own right. Improve the roster, through free agency, draft, cutting, trading guys. Get this team to improve and win some damn games. Winning cures all, and that is what's gonna keep Deshaun Watson happy. That is your 30-second recap. 30-second recap. 30-second recap. 340 watching, only 135 likes. Come on, people. Dead Shred 9 says it best, man. He says best. I don't even gotta say it. Merciless. People want Merciless cut. Merciless gonna retire, y'all. I like Conley. He is fast. He a good corner, man. Am I back? Am I back now? What the hell? I think I'm back. Let me know. Holler in the chat if I'm back. All right, Julio. If you don't like my plan, you can hit the window. The draft. You want details? We got to know who our head coach is first. There's so many guys I can tell you that I would love, but if you really want good details, you take into account who the hell our head coach is, what the hell scheme he's running, what type of team we're trying to build. And I'll give you all draft details later if you want them, but it's just a little bit early for that. The draft, you draft best player available. You try and build the trenches, fix your defensive line, fix your offensive line, get a new cornerback or two. Capitalize on this super deep running back and wide receiver class. That good details for you, brother. No one knows if EB has had success because of the read system and don't know if he can do it on his own. I agree to a point. As well. It's a question mark. Can he do it on his own? He didn't have the best success as an offensive coordinator in Colorado. The window. I can't point. There we go. The window. I hear you, brother. I hear you wanted details. I get it, brother. It's all good. I'm not actually mad. Why do I actually think a protest outside of NRG would work? Would it work, man? Would it work? Hey, if y'all do a protest, man, I'll support y'all. I'll tweet it out. I'll get the word out, but be peaceful about it. All right? No violence. Exactly, John V. Can't do anything with the draft until you get a head coach, man. You gotta know, man. You gotta know what you need. Julio says, look at who drafted Watson. Rick Smith. Rick Smith ain't here no more. I don't know which point is. The window now. He don't got the door. The door, Julio, the door. Ivory wants to know, what will we do with J.J. Watts? J.J. Watt. So I wrote about it in my article that I posted this morning. Check it out, TexansUnfiltered.com. But Nick Cassero, he's got to talk to J.J. Watt. He's got to hear out his concerns that he's had with the previous regime, and he's got to figure out what J.J. wants. Does J.J. Watt want to stick through this? Does he believe in a potentially quick turnaround? 2022, we're really contenders. Does he believe in that, or is he already, his mindset is gone? So he's got to figure that out, number one. Number two, try and talk him into staying, man. If he sees any sense of ability for J.J. Watt to stay and restructure his deal, try and get that done, because JJ can still be super valuable for this team. And so ideally they can restructure his contract. His contract ends after 2021. So extend it, 2022, maybe even 2023. Lower the cap hit. It's currently $17.5 million for 2021. Lower that down to, maybe $10 to $12 million per year. Make more of it guaranteed money. And that's a good little restructure there. It is peaceful. I hope so, man. I hope so, Paul. Then refer to the draft? The past, dude. You're talking about, look who drafted Deshaun Watson. Was it Rick Smith in the past? Yes, sir. I don't know where you're getting that. Let We need some daily Manhattan in our lives. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Think football. Okay. You got to be a little bit more descriptive here. I need some details. Bring back Rick Smith. Is that what you're trying to say? Rick Smith for CEO? We already got Cal McNair, man. Or not Cal McNair. Nick Caserio. If the Texans get Staley, it's a guaranteed Super Bowl win. The odds on the Brandon Staley train. Jordan hasn't answered my questions today. I'm sorry, Louie. I've been missing them. My bad, y'all. My bad, Louie. What's up? What is going on with Houston sports? Y'all can't catch a break. I'm glad I'm only a Texans fan, man. I'm glad I ain't no Rockets fan, no Astros fan. Oh my God. No, what is it? Dynamo fan? Thank God. Let's go protest at Energy on the 20th. Wouldn't be the worst idea, man. Wouldn't be the worst idea. Ivory with the $5. Ivory been dropping some money for me. $3.99 on membership. New member. Thank you. $5 as well. Ooh. Keep it up, y'all. Appreciate y'all's support. Ryan says keep Caserio as GM, but Janice needs to force her son and hire Rick Smith. Hey, if Rick Smith wants to come be director of player personnel or something like that, just add to the front office, man. That is huge. And Manhattan Project, he dropped a bomb on us a couple streams ago by saying that Nick Caserio, after the 2021 draft, he plans to bring on Thomas Dimitroff and Bob Quinn, two former GMs, to add to the Texans front office. And I love that move. That is the best move I've heard out of Nick Caserio so far. I absolutely love that. Getting more voices with experience into the front office, that is huge. I had Rick Smith too. I would not be mad at that. Ooh, Joey's sources. He's telling us Ramsey is pushing Brandon Staley on Deshaun Watson. So you got Eric Bieniemy whispering in one ear to Deshaun. Sorry, you got Patrick Mahomes whispering in one ear. Eric Bieniemy. And you got Jalen Ramsey whispering in the other ear. Brandon Staley. What is he gonna do, man? What is he gonna do? So that's good for me because, you know, like I said before, I want the head coach that Deshaun wants to keep him here. And if Ramsey can sell him on Staley, oh, I'm sold, man. I'm sold. Give me Brandon Staley. Go Blue Jays. Canada be lit. Canada do be lit, bro. Tori, are you watching? She said she was gonna watch today, but I don't know. I don't know if she wants to come or not. I don't know. The Wooden Stick says, I'm pretty sure I caused the entire city by simply liking the sports played in it. Oh my God, man. Houston curse, brother. It's rough. It is rough. Louis, did you got your question? Did you put it in the chat already? I didn't see it, my guy. I'm waiting for you. Ivory the GOAT. Yes, sir, Ziad. Ivory the GOAT of the stream. No, my man. I apologize. What I'm trying to say is if we can manage to push players to trade talks, we can regain draft capital and build off of that. Office has what it takes, but we need draft. Okay. Julio, I wasn't trying to attack you or nothing. I wasn't trying to, you know, we got a joke that, you know, if you say a fucked up comment, you get the door, you get the window. But appreciate you for coming through the stream, brother. He says he apologizes. What he's trying to say is if we can manage to push players to trade talks, we can regain draft capital and build off of that. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Absolutely. If we can manage to push players to trade talks, we can regain draft capital. You know, guys that we could potentially trade for picks in return. Maybe Brandon Cooks if we're not able to work out a restructure. Maybe Nick Martin. Maybe get like a 5th round pick for Nick Martin. Some team with a good offensive line coach thinks they can turn him around. Maybe a Bernard McKinney. You know, he's a leader of a defense. He's a very solid Mike linebacker. Maybe a team really needs that to improve their run defense. Who else can we possibly trade for, you know, some solid picks? Maybe No, that's about it to recoup. To be honest, to be realistic. But I hear you, brother. Louis, I'm still looking. Oh, okay, I got your question. Okay, who's got a potential staff, EB or Staley? I like Brandon Staley's staff better, but I'll give y'all both of them. I'll give y'all both of them. John B says, the more I keep researching, I said, exactly, man. The more you read up about him, read some articles, go to the video I posted about Staley. And I put 3 more articles in the description about him that I read, and it just helps me fall in love with the dude, man. What will they do with JJ Watts? I answered that already. I think realistically, he's not going to be on this team. Realistically, but I hope they can restructure him. All right, where'd Louis' question go? Where's Louis' question go? There we go. I like Staley's, man. I like Staley's. It was rumored at first he was going to bring Mike McDaniel or Mike LaFleur, the 49ers run and pass game coordinator. Mike LaFleur goes to the Jets with Saleh. Mike McDaniel, there's rumors, not official yet, but there's rumors that he is going to stay with the Niners as offensive coordinator. But ideally, Staley could convince him to come here. That's the perfect world. If not, there are some guys with the Rams, Aaron Kromer and Shane Waldron. They've both been learning under Sean McVay for 3 years. And Aaron Kromer in particular is really exciting for me because he's their run game coordinator, but he's also their offensive line coach. And so we need an offensive line coach. And he has 20 years of experience, 18 at offensive line coach. And I believe it was that he's gotten 17 different players to achieve 23 Pro Bowl appearances. That's really damn good over his career. He spent time with the Rams, with the Saints, with the Bills, and with the Bears, I believe. And he's got a really good track record. So you kind of killing two birds with one stone there. You bring him in as offensive line coach, run game coordinator, and you keep Tim Kelly as pass game coordinator / offensive coordinator. I like that. I like that a lot. As for the defensive staff, it is reported that Brandon Staley would bring Jay Rodgers, who is the Bears defensive line coach. Really, really good resume there with the Bears. And he was with the Broncos before too. So he's coached guys like Khalil Mack, Akeem Hicks, Von Miller, DeMarcus Ware, guys like that. And then also the Colts defensive back coach. Those were two guys that Brandon Staley would bring with his staff. Colts defensive back coach, I think it's Rich Gannon. That's his name. And you look at what he's done. He was with the Vikings before. And so because of him, he helped bring back Xavier Rhodes from the dead. He coached Xavier Rhodes with the Vikings, brought him back here with the Colts, and he resurrected his career, and he's playing like a cornerback one, man. So doing that for Xavier Rhodes, he's helped with Kenny Moore's development, and even with the safeties, I talked about them a little bit, but Kari Willis and Julian Blackman, he's done good things with them, man. So I really like Brandon Staley's staff. As for Eric Bieniemy, Carl Dunbar, he is the Steelers defensive line coach. I like him. The two work together in their time with the Vikings. I like Dunbar. Not a great option. None of EB's staff options are really that great, but he's the best option in my opinion. He doesn't have any defensive coordinator experience, but it is what it is. As for the offensive staff, I've heard Jim Caldwell been thrown out there. I've heard Anthony Lynn being thrown out there. I've heard David Culley. Who's the other guy? Darrell Bevel as well. Solid options. But I do like he wants the Discord. Ryan wants him in the Discord so he can use his sources. But Matt's saying he ain't got no sources. I don't know, man. Here's the thing. When you hear something, you got to hear from multiple people, man. So you hear from one person, you're like, okay, I'll think about that. I'll keep that in mind. But you don't really truly believe it and report on it until you hear it from 2 or 3 people. That's how you deal with these kind of situations, You drop money all the time, brother Joy. Hey, he's saying, man, you got that fat wallet, brother. You got that fat wallet, Joey. You might as well just spend another $3.99 a month. That's all it is, just $3.99 a month. Think about how much you spend on all your other subscriptions, your Netflix. I can't think of any other subscriptions right now off the top of my head, but think about it, man. Only $3.99. Only $3.99. ASMR thoughts, yes, sir. Oh wow, I'm so behind, y'all. I'm so behind. I went on a fat rant. Plan is Dimitrov and some other ex-GMs, right? Yes, sir. Rick Smith might be too overkill. I don't think you can have enough good minds in there, man, because I don't trust Nick Casserole 100,000%. Just Julio says Joe Brady's a great dude and is a quarterback guy. We got Joe Brady fans in the building. They have arrived. They are a strong pack, man. All right, I'm going to quickly scroll through all these damn... His laptop probably died. Hey, it's going to explode one of these days, my guy. Rejoin the stream, guys. And I guess it'll all work out. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's wrong, but... Bringing Adam Gase. Get the fuck out of here. Alex, you can get the window, my guy. You can get the window for that comment here. Bring in Adam Gase. Get the window. Hey, so is it just rumors that Deshaun Watson out, or is it a fact? It is just rumors as of now. That is what Adam Schefter and Chris Mortensen are reporting that they've heard from their sources. That unless Cal sells his team, he doesn't want anything to do with the Texans as of right now. But, he has not officially requested for a trade. That is not what has happened just yet. What about Leslie Frazier from the Bills? I would not be very high on Leslie Frazier from the Bills. Leslie Frazier is. I'll show y'all what I tweeted. I'll show y'all what I tweeted, y'all. That's my thoughts. That's my thoughts on Leslie Frazier. That's my thoughts on Leslie Frazier. Is he a good defensive coordinator? Is he a good assistant head coach? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Does he have a ton of experience? Has he probably deserved a shot at head coach, which he's already had with the Vikings, and he kind of failed miserably? But I don't think he wouldn't be in my top 10. Brandon Staley, the way to go if you're going to go defensive guy. Brandon Staley, the way to go. I think, there was a report that's saying that he has serious consideration for the head coach role. He does not. He does not. That's just the Texans trying to save face. That's just what they're trying to get out there. Casey Gorman says, off subject, but thank you for changing it back to Texans thoughts. Keep in talk with Joey, Texas. Yes, sir, Texas thoughts, man. We're trying to keep it positive, man, going forward. We're trying to keep it positive going forward. Oh, we got the game about to start here up in 10 minutes. So by then, we're going to be gone. We're going to hop off the stream. We're going to watch this Rams-Packers game. I've been meaning to talk about this, but huge test. Huge test for Brandon Staley, man. This is the best offense that they've played all season. All season. We all got fat wallets just for sending $3.99 on the description. Yes, sir, Jacob. Yes, sir. I'm more of a Brandon Staley. Yes, sir. Wouldn't stick. You know it. You know it. Give me the window. If you keep spamming, Zion, you won't get the window. You won't get the window. Paul says it best. Email the Texans at fanfeedback@HoustonTexans.com. If you're pissed off, man, you have every reason to be. If you want to save Deshaun Watson, you have every reason to want to save Deshaun Watson. He is the best thing that's ever happened to this franchise. And we don't want to let that go. So as Paul says right here, email that. Email that email, man. Show them that you're frustrated. Show them that, you'll cancel your season tickets. Show them that you will follow Deshaun Watson to his new team and stop watching the Texans, if that's what you want to do. Let them know. Let them know that you're going to hurt their pockets, because that's what Cal cares about at the end of the day. He cares about his pockets. I like the view of a tree from your window. All right, then you know how to get there, man. You know how to get to the window. You know what it'll take. So watch yourself. Yo, what's up? I saw someone said, yo, what's up? Oh, we got. First of all, the best. Thank you. What's up, my guy? What is up? Joining my PS free PlayStation. What's up, my guy? Marvin. Everyone say hi, Marvin. Everyone say hi, Marvin, in the chat. Hi, Marvin. How you doing, my guy? Hey, KMB Havoc. Thank you for the $2. Adam Gazer. Hey. See this window right here? It's got this nice little white frame. I don't know how to do this, but there's nice little trees in the backyard, as our guy Dan said. Can't be Havoc. You're a lucky man. You donated $2, or else you'd be getting that window. Because no, I don't want Adam Gase. No, I'm not touching Doug Peterson either. No, sir. Ziad, I told you. No more spamming, my guy. You're lucky the stream is about to end in 2 minutes, so there's not even any point of me banning you. But the window, Ziad. You hear that, Ziad? That's where your ass is going. Through that window, that glass, that tempered glass. All right? That's right for you, because you spamming. Who the hell wants to? Yeah, hell no. No, sir. Brandon Staley is the future. Yes, sir. Everyone's spamming Marvin. I love y'all for showing love to Marvin. Yes, sir. Hi, Marvin. Marvin was good. What is up, Marvin? Yes, sir. Houston Texans fan 101. Fuck out of here. Hire me as head coach. Yes, sir, Marvin. Yes, sir. Marv, what's up? I love that y'all show love to Marvin, my guy. Out the window, like what he did to Buzz. You did that boy out of here. Ivory, this is what I'm saying, y'all. Ivory, the goat of the stream. He's our top dono. Thank you, my guy, for the $5. What about JJ Watt and bring back Clowney? Hey, if we can bring back Clowney, I'll be so happy, Ivory. I'll be so happy. I'm one of Clowney's guys, yo. He is my guy. I would love for him to bring back a little prove it deal, you know. Let's see what he can do. We definitely need his help in the run defense. Hopefully he can stay healthy though, because that has plagued him with the Titans. But with JJ Watt, I unfortunately think he's going to be gone. But I would love for them to restructure his contract and then for him to come back. Michael Reyna. The window. Ziad, okay, I'm putting you in a timeout. Ziad, you in a timeout right now. I told you one too many times. The window ain't even enough for you, my guy. That shit was 2 years ago, wasn't it? That guy definitely deserves the window after that. Yes, sir. Rams keep the Packers under 30. Staley's for sure a guy, right? Yes, sir. The Packers. Okay, well, we're about to watch this game. While I'm about to hop off the stream, the game is about to start in 5 minutes. Tune into it. Rams versus Packers. Brandon Staley versus Matt LaFleur and Aaron Rodgers, and the number one offense in the entire league. If he keeps him under 30, Staley, he's for sure the guy, man. And here's the thing. The final scoreboard ain't going to tell the full story. Not always. It doesn't always. This is what I'm trying to preach. Don't just watch the box score. Don't just even watch the first game. And I get it if you don't have time to watch the film and break it down. I get it. Not everyone does. But there's a lot of reasons that even if the Packers could put up 30 plus on the Rams defense, that it's not necessarily the scheme's fault. And I'm not trying to make an excuse for Brandon Staley. I'm just trying to say that it's not always the scheme's fault. Sometimes they just out execute. Sometimes they're just better. It happens. But I would love to see Staley lock that shit down. And conversely, even if maybe the Packers don't score at all, it might not just be Brandon Staley's fault. Is fault the right word there? I don't know. But you gotta look at it all. And I'll react to the game. I'll make a video about it probably. It'll be fun. I did not see Randy Moss's rant. I saw the notification though. Randy Moss supports Deshaun. Moss goes off on how Texans failed Watson. That era of just shut up and play. We're done with that. We are done with that. You got to voice your opinion. You got to stand your ground. Yo. From the window to the timeout. Gonna give you my... y'all hear the pipes? The film don't lie. Yes, sir. Finna be a Packer fan in a minute. Don't break the window. Fucking Harrington's. All right. Thank you, Father Griffin, for coming down, brother. Thank you to all my Texans Thoughts team members for rocking with me in the chat. Appreciate y'all. Y'all make up like half the damn chat now at this point. It is crazy. Thank you for everyone who's been joining. We're hitting like 50 on them. We're hitting 50 Texans Thoughts team members. That is absolutely ridiculous. Thank you for supporting me, guys. Hit the like button if you haven't. Subscribe if you haven't. It literally takes nothing out of you, right? It really doesn't. Check out me on Twitter, Texans_thoughts. Check out Texans Unfiltered, the website, the podcast, Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff. It's all just Texans Unfiltered, and you'll find it, my guy. But thank y'all. Let's go Packers, but let's also go Rams defense. Let's go Ravens, so that maybe we can interview Brian Dabble. But let's basically just let's watch some good football. Let's get our minds off of this dumpster fire that's been the Houston Texans, and let's keep it positive, because there are still ways for us to save Deshaun Watson. So thank you guys. Take care, everyone. And remember, the film don't lie.